Hello everyone, it's Ken here from Smart Forex Education. In today's module, I basically wanted to show you a very simple but effective, and most importantly, free charting software. Now there's hundreds of softwares out there, from paid softwares to free softwares. And when you start out learning how to trade, the most important thing is how you can actually minimize the capital or minimize the amount of money that you spend on systems and softwares, because it can become very, very expensive. So the key is to actually choose your systems, choose your softwares wisely. But most importantly, it has to be reliable, it has to be efficient. And also it's key for charting software. If you want to trade properly, it has to be real time. So you cannot really deal with a delayed software or delayed feed. It does not make any sense. So basically what we have here is a charting software. If you go to www.dailyfx.com, once you're on the site, if you click on charts, and then you'd have an opportunity of quite a lot of different platforms to choose from. A pretty reliable and efficient platform that I use and recommend. If you scroll down to Power Chart, Access Live Chart. Now I use quite a few from paid to free, but starting out, this is something which is very, very good to use. So once it opens, it has Power Charts, and then what you can actually do, once you're on the chart, just next to the green icon, there's a detached button. So if you click on detach, then you can actually open up the whole platform on your screen. So what I've done here is I've actually put in 4 different charts from the euro dollar, dollar yen, pound dollar, and oil. If you specifically only want to look at the FX, then you obviously can take out the oil chart. And then what you can then do is, if you go to instruments, if you want to add some more FX pairs, go to instruments and then scroll down. Let's look at putting the euro yen, because we don't have that. Click on euro yen, euro yen opens up, and then we can then drag that right to the corner of the page. And then if you want to have some more charts, again, go to instruments. For example, the dollar versus the Swiss franc. What you can actually then do is, again, just click in to minimize the chart. Drag, hold on your left click on your mouse to drag the new chart over. And let's just center these charts up here. So this is a dollar versus Swiss franc, and let's pull up another chart. Let's go for Australian dollar versus Japanese yen, which is a good heads up for risk aversion and risk appetite in the markets. This is something that will go into another module. Okay, nearly there. Just make it look a bit pretty. Okay, so then what you have 6 different FX pairs in front of you. Very important, make sure you save. Okay, so make sure you save your workspace. Okay. Okay, so we've saved the workspace, and then you can have the opportunity on each chart to change the time frame. So you have 1, 5 minute, 10 minute, 15, 30, all the way up to monthly. So let's just go on a monthly chart here, and you can do exactly the same on the other charts you have. Let's go for the dollar yen. Let's go to a 30-minute chart. See what comes up on dollar yen. Just put in a 2-hour chart there, an Australian dollar. Just waiting for it to load. And then what you can then do is, you can then have the option of to view periods. You can add annotations. So, for example, okay, so this is up. I'll just put a 1 minute chart here. If you want to add some annotations to the chart, you can. For example, this is the euro dollar here. Okay, I'm just putting here market moving in the downtrend. Then click on OK. And then if you want to add some studies, just go to studies, and then there's quite a large amount of different indicators you can use and the parameters. For example, let's just say we wanted to look at, I don't know, an RSI, okay, RSI 7 for example. Size 7, then we have it, and you can make changes as you see fit. Then there's the lines. You can click on lines, add lines if you want. Freehand. So for example, just put a trend line there. Then if you want, you can put in add Fibonacci retracements. It doesn't take too long for you to familiarize yourself with how it works. It's pretty simple. But it's a good software to use, and it's free. So add Fibonacci retracements. Let's take it from this high. If you left click on your mouse and then release and then drag it down to a low, which we'll do here. Okay, and then you have the parameters. Okay, and then you have levels and tat. So you can do exactly the same thing on the other charts if you wish. But it just gives you a heads up. It's clear. You can have different FX pairs you're looking at. You can maybe just have one FX pair, for example. Or you can have the euro dollar on a monthly chart. Then you can have the same euro dollar on a daily. Then a 1 hour chart, 30-minute chart, 15:10. If you're only focused on one specific chart. So there's a lot you can do with this software. Okay guys, great, well done.